This morning's headlines: the International Airport project for Dominica enters a new phase tomorrow with the groundbreaking ceremony. In news from the region, Antigua turns to Scotland Yard to investigate the murder of Parliamentary Representative Assad Michael. And on the international scene, the Russian President Vladimir Putin says that claims that Donald Trump can end the war with Ukraine deserve some attention. Well, good morning. I'm Gavin Richards with the DBS Major Morning News. The details right after this.
Soft weave bathroom tissue, napkins, and paper towels are the perfect choice for your home. Manufactured with virgin fibers, it's the quality that you and your family deserve. New Soft Weave Total Hygiene bathroom tissue is produced at high temperatures to remove microorganisms. It's pH controlled to protect your skin and produced with UV light disinfection to eliminate bacteria and viruses, providing maximum protection. Soft Weave, distributed by Fine Foods Inc. and sold island-wide.
Soft Weave, quality, affordability, manufactured with you in mind.
Manger lokal, boire lokal, plonger en dedans tout bagay Dominique. Appréciez bon sample pour en rien pendant toute saison là. Célébrez Kilti Dominique et puis spectacle local en live. Visitez deli nous en magasin là pour bon petit déjeuner et bon déjeuner créole. Visitez Coin Dominique côté Big W et puis IGA Supercenter et achetez ou gagner manger Dominique. Proposé par HHV Whitchurch & Company pour meilleurs produits en gros et en détail.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
DBS News.
Welcome back. First up in the news this morning, the International Airport for Dominica enters a new phase tomorrow with the groundbreaking ceremony. Well, Government Press Secretary Dion Dura-Smith reports.
The government of Dominica has announced the official groundbreaking ceremony for the highly anticipated International Airport Development Project. This historic event will take place on November 9, 2024, that is this Saturday, at the Wesley site. In June 2021, the government of Dominica signed a contractual agreement with Montreal Management Consultants for the construction of the International Airport, and by March 2023, contractors had begun mobilization and the excavation and backfilling of the site. The official groundbreaking ceremony on Saturday marks an important new phase of the project as the runway begins to take shape and construction progresses. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, along with key government officials and distinguished guests, will gather to celebrate this significant milestone. The international airport, we know, is set to be a catalyst for sustainable economic growth. It will enhance Dominica's global connectivity and create numerous job opportunities. It also underscores the government's commitment to building a prosperous Dominica and stimulating growth in tourism, in trade and business. Prime Minister Skerrit has emphasized that this is a national undertaking in which every Dominican has a stake, and so we extend an open invitation to members of the media and the public to witness this groundbreaking ceremony as we continue with this major project that will shape the very future of our nation. The ceremony begins at 3 p.m. on Saturday, November 9th, and will be carried live on all government social media platforms and on radio.
And that was the Government Press Secretary Dion Dura-Smith. An industry forum aimed at engaging stakeholders within Dominica's building sector will take a center stage at the Roseau Fisheries Complex this morning, where the forum is being organized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. The forum is being held to coincide with the observance of World Town Planning Day.
In celebration of World Town Planning Day, the Physical Planning Division of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Renewal has organized an industry forum themed the implementation of innovative designs, tools, technologies, and construction practices contributing to our resilience agenda. The World Planning Day Industry Forum will take place on November 8th, 2024, tomorrow Friday, at the Fishers Conference Room in Roseau, Dominica. So this strategic initiative aims to engage a wide range of stakeholders who are keenly interested in and involved with sustainable, innovative designs, tools, technologies, and construction practices that align with our infrastructure resilience agenda. This event commemorates World Town Planning Day 2024 with the overarching theme Homes Start With Planning, which emphasizes the essential role of planning and planners in delivering housing that effectively meets the needs of our communities while fostering equitable, inclusive, and sustainable solutions for all. Also, to mark this significant occasion, the Physical Planning Division will highlight some key initiatives undertaken within the sector and how these efforts are anticipated to enhance our standard of living.
And that was Project Coordinator in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Tracy Pelte. The Dominica Labour Party is set to hold its delegates conference on Sunday at the Vacas playing field. Well, this event, which gets underway at 11 o'clock, follows a resolution adopted at the DLP's National Council meeting on October 12th at the Salibia Primary School. Elections of a new executive for the Dominica Labour Party will be among matters on the agenda at the delegates conference.
This year's delegates conference, themed A Legacy of Commitment, a Future of Hope, is poised to be a defining moment for the DLP as we reaffirm our dedication to the people of Dominica and look ahead to building a resilient and prosperous future. The conference will bring together members, supporters, and leaders from across Dominica and the region. The distinguished speakers include Honorable Dickon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada and political leader of the National Democratic Congress, and Honorable Philip J. Pierre, Prime Minister of St. Lucia and political leader of the St. Lucia Labour Party. Additionally, Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister of Dominica and political leader of the Dominica Labour Party, will address attendees, sharing his vision for a dynamic Dominica. As part of the agenda, delegates will have the opportunity to engage in critical discussions and resolutions shaping the future of the party. Elections will be held to determine the party executive, ensuring a continued legacy of strong leadership and unity. This year's conference aims to inspire and empower members as we work together to realize the DLP's vision for a thriving Dominica. The Dominica Labour Party encourages all delegates, members, and supporters to attend and participate in this historic gathering. We look forward to reaffirming our shared commitment to the people of Dominica and to the future of our beloved country.
And that was the General Secretary of the Dominica Labour Party, Kasani Laville. Dominica's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Martin Charles, has defended the relations established between the two countries. Dominica and the People's Republic of China established diplomatic relations 20 years ago. Ambassador Charles says the relations have benefited both countries.
In terms of assistance to Dominica, China have over the years provided us tremendous support. I remember in 2017, during one of our most difficult periods after Hurricane Maria, the first country that came to assistance, though we're thousands of miles away, was the People's Republic of China. China continues to play an integral part in our social and economic development. And so our relationship has strengthened, and China can always count on Dominica for its support on the international level, multilateral or bilateral level. We're always there standing shoulder to shoulder. And we've demonstrated our friendship with the people of China in a number of ways. On a number of international issues, we have collaborated with China to let them know that it's not only through tangible things that our relationship is based on. Our relationship is not based on dollar diplomacy, but on true friendship, because we believe that China is a true friend of Dominica. And this has been proven time and time in the past.
And that was Dominica's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Martin Charles. Head of the UE Global Campus, Dominica, Dr. Kimon Joseph, says Dominican students continue to rank high at the University of the West Indies Global Campus. Well, 50 Dominicans will be conferred with degrees during the University of the West Indies Global Campus virtual graduation ceremony tomorrow. Dominican educator Kellyanne Stedman will receive her honors as the 2024 valedictorian of the UE Global Campus.
The University of the West Indies Global Campus will host its virtual graduation ceremony to honor the students from the class of 2024 on Saturday, the 9th of November 2024 at 6 p.m. And there will be 50 Dominicans participating, qualified to participate in this year's ceremony. Out of the 50 Dominicans, there are 44 undergraduate students and 6 graduate students. These are students graduating with their masters. There are 36 females and 14 males. Of the undergraduate students, almost half, that's 47% of them, are graduating with first-class honors. Of the graduate students, 70% of them are graduating with distinction. So Dominica continues to perform extremely well at the UWI Global Campus ceremonies. This year, the theme is Celebrating Caribbean Legacy, a Kaleidoscope of Resilience. And Mr. Kirani James, the Olympic medalist of Grenada, will be awarded with the Doctors of Laws for excellence in athletics. And as we already know, Dominican Mrs. Kellyanne Stedman has been named the UWI Global Campus valedictorian. Mrs. Stedman is graduating with first-class honors in her Bachelor's in Education degree at the Global Campus. So congratulations to all our students.
Head of the UE Global Campus, Dominica, Dr. Kimon Joseph. And Range Development Representative Mohamed Asaria says the company is grateful for the recognition from Dominica. Range Developments received Dominica's second highest national award, the Cicero Award of Honor, on Independence Day last week.
So it's a memorable day and truly humbled. Range has been in Dominica. Well, yesterday was the 5th anniversary of the Intercontinental Hotel being opened, and it's close to a decade now that we've been active in Dominica. We've recently started work on the marina, and it's heartwarming to receive this recognition, and really it makes us proud to be welcomed as part of the fabric of society. I think it's only just the beginning. So work on the marina will actively continue, and that's going to be an absolutely awesome development, being able to cater to 100 yachts, and that'll be transformative for the nation's yacht industry, bring in a new category of tourists. We're all about promoting and growing tourism, marketing the destination, working hand in hand with the government, the Ministry of Tourism, and all tourism stakeholders to really make sure Dominica becomes a premier tourism destination in the Caribbean.
And that's Mohamed Asaria of Range Development. Well, in news from the region this morning, Antigua's government has decided to seek expert assistance from Scotland Yard to thoroughly investigate the deaths of Member of Parliament Asot Michael and 2 young women. The cabinet said that it held a lengthy discussion on the murder of the former MP who was found lying in a pool of blood inside his residence on Monday. During the meeting, the Attorney General, Stedroy Benjamin, reached out to the Commissioner of Police to inquire about any new developments in the ongoing criminal investigation. The police told the media that they questioned multiple individuals. In addition to MP Michael's murder, the cabinet also addressed 2 other suspicious deaths that have alarmed the nation. And on the international scene, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, has congratulated Donald Trump on his election victory, calling him a courageous man. While speaking at an event in the Russian city of Sochi, the Russian president said that Trump was hounded from all sides during his first term in the White House. Putin also said that Trump's claim that he can help end the war in Ukraine deserves attention at least. During his campaign, Donald Trump repeatedly said that he could end the war in a day, but has never elaborated on how it could happen. Trump has already said on Thursday that he was planning to meet with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Well, that's the news. Let's recap the headlines. The International Airport project for Dominica enters a new phase tomorrow with the groundbreaking ceremony. News from the region, Antigua turns to the Scotland Yard to investigate the murder of Parliamentary Representative Asad Michael. And internationally, the Russian President Vladimir Putin claims that President Donald Trump can end the war in Ukraine deserves some attention. That's the news. Stay tuned for sports.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Cooking made easy with Roberts. Purchase Roberts coconut spread, olive oil spread, or mellow cream
for a chance to win one of 4 amazing prizes: a cake mixer, a complete cooking set, a pressure cooker, or baking tins. Can you imagine butter with coconut or soybean oil combined? Nuka Pale. Boom, boom. Excellent taste, great flavor, and a healthier option. Shop now and win big with Roberts. Promotion ends November 15th. Terms and conditions apply.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Well, welcome to the morning sports. Let's begin with swimming news. Coach of the national swimming team, Jason Robin, feels Dominica will put up a good effort at the OECS Swimming Championships. Well, Dominica is being represented for the first time in almost 20 years at the event, which is taking place in St. Vincent. A team of 3 swimmers departed state on Thursday for the competition. Erin Jajak will participate in the 50 meters freestyle and 100 meter freestyle events. Jevon Robin in the 50 meter event and 100 meter freestyle, and Raekwon Roy in the 50 meter freestyle and 100 meter freestyle.
We could only participate in 2 events, the 50 meter freestyle and the 100 meter freestyle for each one of them. We have Jevon Robin, Raekwon Roy, then we have Erin, the only female on the team from Kalinago descent. She also going to be participating in the 2 events. Now, personally, because we don't have some of the facilities like some of the other countries, we actually try extremely hard to make use of the neighboring countries like St. Lucia and sometimes even Martinique to get to do our turns. We had the use of Anchorage pool also. So we try our best. So we're going to put our best foot forward to make our community and our country proud. And we have good hopes for them students, but we're going to just reintroduce swimming to Dominica again to get them students very interested in swimming. So the idea is just to start swimming again and to continue the training process. These students have been training for like 3 months, so they still definitely need some more training. But from where they were to now, I can demonstrate they are actually improving very much.
And that's coach of the national swimming team, Jason Robin. He says that there's been more interest in the sport following Dominica's participation at the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. Warren Lawrence and Jasmine Schofield represented Dominica at the Paris Olympics.
The fact that we could see one of our Dominican boys and girls in the international arena, that actually motivated our boys and our girls. Especially Erin. Erin has always wanted to participate in the Olympics, so that's one of her dreams. And right now, these students actually came from a Learn to Swim program. So it's only 3 months now they have been trying to do a competitive program. And to pass the 3,000 meter mark in an hour and a half training is a massive accomplishment for any human being on earth. So they're in the top 10% of human beings. Most people on earth wouldn't even be able to do what they're doing right now. But it definitely had a massive impact on the boys and the girls to see a Dominican like themselves at that level there.
Coach of the national swimming team, Jason Robin. Let's bring you some cricket news this morning as Cricket West Indies has imposed a 2-match suspension on fast bowler Alzarri Joseph following an on-field incident during the 3rd one-day international against England. Joseph had stormed off the field after a verbal disagreement with the captain, Shea Hope. Well, Cricket West Indies, in a statement last night, said the situation was reviewed in consultation with the senior men's coaching staff, and Miles Bascom, the CWI Director of Cricket, addressed the decision to suspend Alzarri Joseph, saying that his behaviour did not align with the core values that Cricket West Indies upholds. And he also says that such conduct will not be overlooked. Alzarri Joseph has issued a public apology, acknowledging the incident and expressing regret. Meantime, the West Indies head coach, Darren Sammy, says such behaviour will not be tolerated.
Oh, well, we will be friends, but the behaviors like that is unacceptable on my cricket field. And the culture I'm trying to build, that's unacceptable. So, yeah, we definitely will have a chat about that.
And what does that look like, kind of moving forward? The squad for the T20s hasn't been announced yet. Are you guys expecting a lot of change? I'm not asking you to say if you're dropping Alzarri or anything. Are we going to see some changes in faces?
Look, if you notice, we got a couple of senior players who was not in Sri Lanka. We expect them to be back. But yeah, our T20 team is our most successful team and most settled team. So yes, we incorporate some new guys, to give them that exposure. But our T20 team normally picks itself.
And that's the West Indies head coach, Darren Sammy. Well, the T20 series against England gets underway tomorrow afternoon in Barbados. The West Indies T20 team is expected to be announced later today. In some football news now, member of the senior men's national football team, Eustace Marshall, says Dominica is aware of the task at hand as the team gets set for another round of matches in Group D of League B in the CONCACAF Nations League, while the senior men's national football team will battle the Dominican Republic and Antigua in the November window. Dominica will play against the Dominican Republic next Saturday and will play Antigua the following week. Well, Dominica sits in third place in Group D and needs to avoid a last place finish to avoid being relegated to League C.
The preparations are going good, Gavin. I know we know the task that is at hand. We get to play Dominican Republic first, which is good for us because we'll be coming up against them fresh. So I think going into the games, we just have to be compact.
It's a big game against the Dominican Republic. Last time we faced them, we went down 2-0 in that encounter. You know, what sort of lessons did you take from that game?
Well, that game, I mean, it had a number of lessons. One being keeping a compact shape, being more compact in our defensive shape. And two, playing to our strengths. I think we don't play to our strengths in the Dominican Republic game, but we know they have quality players, and we kind of went in the game lackadaisical because we get the 3 points against Antigua, so we was a little overconfident. I mean, confidence is good, but we went in the game basically, I wouldn't say underestimating, but we didn't respect them enough.
What is the mood like in the camp, you know, coming off 2 defeats against Bermuda? You know, the second game against Bermuda, the team really put up a good fight, but, you know, what has been the chemistry like, the mood like in the camp?
Well, the camp has been good, as usual. I mean, the boys are always putting their best foot forward, always working for one another, and we just know what we have to do. We're coming up against, like you say, DR and Antigua, so I think it's 2 crucial games for us because we want to stay in League B, which is very crucial for us, and then maybe later on in the future hope to go League A.
All right, let's look at you personally. Of course, in good form, especially if your club Buffet State. You know, how are you feeling heading into the competition?
Always confident, you know. I mean, preparation is key, always training, so I'm just looking forward to the task ahead and, you know, hoping for the best possible outcome.
You've lost your senior partner, Erskine Williams, who's been, you know, with you for the past few games. He's announced his retirement. First of all, just a quick word on Erskine in terms of what he brought to the national team and how you think he'll be missed.
Well, Erskine brought a lot of leadership. I learned a lot from him, staying off the national team for a while and then coming in. Again, I learned a lot from Erskine. And, you know, he's a massive character for us. He's a big player for us. And now it's time for others to step up. Like he always saying in training, you know, players that haven't played or players that coming through the ranks have to step up. And I think that is an opportunity for younger players. And I think they had a great example in Erskine playing on the national team, and he helping them, all the younger players.
All right, finally, Eustace, what do you think the national team will need to do to get positive results in the upcoming games as we look to stay in League B?
We just have to play our football, be compact, trust one another, have a lot of confidence and patience on the ball. I think patience on the ball will be key for us, especially in the Dominican Republic game, because having like a composure and patience on the ball, we can look to create penetrating passes, because there is a team, they play a high line. So having a little patience where we can look for the pass or the final pass, that'll be very important for us. And just staying together and play compact as a team.
And that's member of the senior men's national football team, Eustace Marshall. Well, DBS Sports will continue with the look at the national team as they head into the 2 crucial matches in the CONCACAF Nations League. With some more football news this morning, we can also tell you that the DFA Premier Women's League is expected to continue tonight. All Saints University will come up against the Mahosuka Strikettes in the women's division. That game is set for 6:30 at the DFA Technical Center. There were also big wins for the Dominica Grammar School and the Academic School of Learning as the Sports Division Secondary Schools Under 20 Boys Football Tournament continued yesterday. Dominica Grammar School defeated the Goodwill Secondary School 4-0. Malachi Labad scored a brace. Neroy Paquette and Chance Marshall also got a goal each for the Dominica Grammar School, while over at the Benjamin's Park in Portsmouth, the Academic School of Learning defeated the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School 5-0. Antoine Larocque and Ricardo Leblanc got 2 goals each, and Nashon Leslie got the lone goal for the academic school. The tournament continues this afternoon with the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School taking on the Pierre Charles Secondary School in the under-15 division at the Newtown playing field. That game will be followed by a match between the Dominica Grammar School and the Goodwill Secondary School, also in the under-15 division, while over at the Benjamin's Park, it's the Portsmouth Secondary School taking on the Castlebrook Secondary School in both the under-15 and under-20 divisions. And let's go back to some cricket news as the Windward Islands vice-captain Ryan John feels that the Windwards can turn their fortunes around as they take to the field this morning as the regional Super 50 over tournament continues today. While the Windwards have lost 2 out of their first 3 matches so far, they will come up against their arch rivals, the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, this morning.
Obviously, the mood is always very good, always heartwarming in our camp. It's just about seizing the key moments of the game. I mean, we had a team meeting, we had a discussion, and everybody know what is expected of them. We know where we have to go, and it's all about seizing the key moments, and hopefully we do that tomorrow.
Leeward Islands have always played their best game over the years in recent past, for a long period of time against the Windward Islands. Is that something that the team has been planning for, or is it something that we just playing another game of cricket?
Yeah, because it's something that we are aware about. Obviously, we don't. We always keep our guards up and look to execute as much as possible. We know how cricket can be. It's on the day. If the ball drops there, you cannot tell which direction it's going to go. But we always play our best game, try to play our best game, and hope for the best.
And that's the Windward Islands vice-captain Ryan John. The other match today will see the combined campuses and colleges taking on Barbados. That's a day-night match which gets underway at 1 o'clock. Meantime, yesterday, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they continued with their winning ways as they got past the West Indies Academy. They took that match by 9 wickets. And the other match between the Guyana Harpy Eagles and the Jamaican Scorpions, that game ended in a no result due to rain. Well, that's where we'll settle things on the DBS Morning Sports Report. Of course, we'll have some more sporting highlights for you throughout the course of the day. More again at 1:28 during the 13:15 news. Until then, I'm Gavin Richards saying good morning.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speed the delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. .35 is the time here on Your Nature Isle. Of course, you are tuned in to national broadcaster at DBS Radio.
Up next, well, coming up shortly, we bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, would like to remind you of your Kalinago sentence for today, and that's Ma Kurentina Narikanibu. Ma Kurentina Narikanibu. I don't want to see you in Kalinago. And that's M-A, Ma Kurentina, Kurentina, Narikanibu. Narikenibu. Ma Kurentina Narikanibu. I don't want to see you in Kalinago. Join us Monday morning, God willing, at roughly 6:47 for another edition of your Kalinago word, phrase, or sentence of the day here on your nation station, DBS Radio. Up next, your morning's weather report, made possible compliments Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances. You've got the edge, help is coming your way. You've got Big Edge for those days when you're running low. Big Edge is the place to go. Can be in your hand with the easiest payment plans. Cash in a flash.
At this time, we greet Dervon Matthew with this morning's weather report. Good morning.
Good morning. The weather update from the Dominica Meteorological Service at the Douglas Charles Airport for the 8th of November 2024, recorded at 7 a.m. Today's weather is expected to be cloudy and breezy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. The current conditions at the Douglas Charles Airport, cloudy and hazy, with surface winds east-south-easterly at 9 knots or 17 kilometers per hour. The present temperature, 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday's rainfall was 6.2 millimeters and the monthly rainfall so far is 50.3 millimeters. The sun will set today at 5:34 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 6:05 a.m. The high tides today will be at 9:27 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. and the next low tide will be at 1:37 p.m. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. Moisture and instability associated with a tropical wave is expected to result in cloudy skies with scattered showers which could be moderate at times and thunderstorms today. As a result, people in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and fallen rocks are advised to be on alert and to exercise caution. Moderate seas with waves up to 8 feet are expected during the next 24 hours. All sea users and people living near to or traversing coastal areas are advised to be on alert and exercise caution. The synopsis: a tropical wave is affecting the area. The forecast for today and tonight: cloudy and breezy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. The winds east-southeasterly to southeasterly at 15 to 35 km per hour with higher gusts. Sea conditions moderate in open water with waves 1.5 to 2.5 meters or 5 to 8 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers are advised to exercise caution. We are presently in the Atlantic hurricane season. For more information about weather conditions, visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm or call us at 266-4490. For further information, you can like our Facebook page at Dominica Meteorological Service, follow us on Instagram at Dominica Met, or add our WhatsApp channel at 618-3469. Reporting from the Douglas Charles Airport, I am Dervon Matthew.
We thank Dervon Matthew for this morning's weather report, made possible compliments Big Edge Financial and Flow Dominica Limited.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Flow FastPay. 2 minutes and
Now is keeping you connected.
Make weather information a part of your daily life. Listen to the weather report after the morning news and at 1:10 p.m. daily on DBS Radio. A message from the Dominica Meteorological Service, your trusted source for weather information.
19 minutes before 8. Coming up shortly, we bring you your morning's presentation of the general announcements and what's on your community bulletin board. Just before we do so, would like to extend sympathy greetings to McLean St. Jean Big Mama. Extending sympathy greetings to you and the entire home circle as well on the passing of your wife earlier this week. That certainly came as a shock. Extending sympathy greetings to you, urging you to hold strong and to be courageous during this trying time. Certainly a number of unfortunate deaths happening here on the Nature Isle. So once again, extending sympathy greetings to McLean St. Jean, Big Mama, bus driver on the Roseau Valley line, urging you to hold strong and be courageous as you deal with the passing of your wife earlier this week. 18 minutes before 8. Up next, we present the general announcements and what's on your community bulletin board, made possible compliments Valley Engineering Sales and Services and the Central Cooperative Credit Union.
Central Cooperative Credit Union is encouraging all members to update their accounts. Members, please present the following at any of our 2 branches. Valid picture ID. This could be a passport, Dominica Social Security card, government-issued ID, such as driver's license or state ID. Proof of address, reflecting your name and current address. This document could be a utility bill, hire purchase document, bank statement, bank reference letter, employment letter, or driver's license. Where your driver's license is presented as a proof of address, you will need to present your passport or Dominica Social Security card as identification. While you are at the branch of your choice, please take the opportunity to update the beneficiary to your account. The purpose of this is to ensure that upon your death, the person whom you so desire will get the proceeds to your account. Please visit our Goodwill or Portsmouth branch today. Our friendly and efficient staff are waiting to serve you.
And now, your community bulletin board.
DeWasco informs the general public that they will be carrying out excavation works along a section of the public road in Portersville, close to Gyra's Feeds, to facilitate pipeline repairs on today, Friday, November 8th, between the hours of 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. All vehicles traversing in a southerly direction will be diverted onto Charles Avenue during the work period. Vehicle owners are asked to keep the road clear during the said works. Motorists and pedestrians are asked to exercise caution. DeWasco regrets any inconvenience that may be caused and thanks their customers and the general public for their understanding. Members of the Marigot Cooperative Credit Union and the general public are informed of the following changes to the operating hours of the MCCU. Until Wednesday, November 20, all offices of the MCCU will open from 8 a.m. and at 12 noon. These changes are due to a system upgrade which will cause a disruption in operations. Management and staff apologize for any inconvenience which may be caused as a result and wishes all a happy independence. MCCU, a beacon of hope serving the Northeast.